Oh, thanks, Melissa. I just was counting the seconds. Looks like I'm 6 seconds ahead or behind. I don't know. Something. Hey, Cheryl. That's not horrible, no. I didn't know what I was going to do tonight for my live. I didn't have anything planned. Or what I did have planned, I changed my mind. I don't know, but I thought I'd mess around with some inks. Um, it's been so hot, I wasn't even sure I was going to go live. It clouded up now, and I think it's going to rain here in a second. But it feels like 106. So I was like, man, oh man, I hate having to have my air on in the background because it's so noisy, but there's just no choice in the matter. Yeah, I'm glad you did, Cheryl. So I'm gonna ink blend and ink smush today with Simon Hurley's inks. I'll wait for another couple minutes. Oh, do you like it, Cheryl? It feels greasy for some reason. I'm not sure. I thought I cleaned it off. I might not have. I already was experimenting a little, seeing if it was worth even doing. Because, I mean, when you see people do ink smushing, it's almost always with, distress inks. And I know that, I see people picking up like leftover ink and stuff, but I'm thinking purposeful ink smushing. Hi, Sherry. Well, I alternate. So there's one thing it's kind of a plus and a minus. So the plus is it's got the grid marks, but also the minus is it's got the grid marks because, not so much on regular paper, but like when I'm doing tissue paper on this, it picks up the grid marks somehow. I'm not sure how. Maybe it's my imagination. I don't know. Probably Sherry, because she got hacked. Hacksaws. (101 to 78). Now that's quite the drop. That would probably give me a migraine just by the nature of having fibromyalgia. What? Oh my gosh. What is wrong with them at Facebook? Come on. I just wish I could adjust this light a little better so that, let's see if that helps. Not really. Okay, that's just going to be in my way anyway. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Dawn. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to be working with watercolor paper. And I did want to kind of do a comparison too, because I have Tim's Distress, which is really super white. Right? I like that. It's very, very white. Now the cheapo watercolor paper I buy, I cut into quarters, and it's kind of more yellow, but it's way cheaper, so I'm gonna do both. We'll do it with the white one first, and let's pick some colors. I wanna mix the neutrals with color. So I did one earlier, and this was Love Struck with Cookie Dough and Weeping Willow, and I think it's beautiful. So let's go here. I think I want to do, I don't know, because these are warm and this is kind of cool. I don't think that's going to work. Remember Me might be better. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to start with the lightest color. And I don't know how long I'll be able to do this because it's going to get hot. And I know you guys can't see it, but it's here. Just going to move that color around a bit, dot it about, and then I'm going to pull. Fairly light. Have to dry it in between. Looks like a tortilla. A flour tortilla, I should say. I'm probably going to be sorry I'm running this heat gun. But you do need to dry the layers kind of in between. Let me grab a paper towel here, just to dab off that excess dot of water. And then I'll just go in and grab the rest of it, because you can build just like you can with distress inks. So see, I built my tortilla a little bit there. And I'm gonna leave that as is right there. Just make sure that everything's nice and dry again. And then I'm gonna go in with my color. So the neutrals are colors too, but okay. Let's do Remember Me. Let's see what we get. I have not tried this before. Hi Cordelia, hi Crystal. Let me get that one squirt, 1.5 squirts. Move it around. Make sure it's in dotty format. Get my fingers inky. Okay. Oh, those two colors look nice together. I'm going to leave that there, but I am going to move this color around a bit, just with some water. Move it around. Let it drip. Because let's just say maybe you don't collect the distress inks, but you've got Simon's inks. I mean, why not? Yeah, I miss the weekend lives most of the time unless I play hooky from work, because I work 12 to 9, so by 9 o'clock Central, it's 10 o'clock Eastern, nobody's doing lives. Okay, so still I have all this leftover ink, so I'm just going to grab it in little steps. I'm not going to grab the wet bobby ones. I like it. Those two colors go very nicely. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. Now maybe you'll use this as a background, and maybe you'll use it to die cut things. We'll see what we're gonna do with it. Okay. Now, dare I go in with the Weeping Willow? This is what's going to get us this antique-y look here. That and the next step that I'm gonna do. Oh, that color is so beautiful. It looks like spilled coffee. Which I know some of you might say, well, spilled coffee isn't really beautiful, but I think it is. Move it around a little. And I'm kind of squirting it away from my drips there because I want to use them again. All coffee is beautiful. Yes, indeed. Hi, Star. Okay, I'm going to go in and grab all those little dots right there. Okay. You could go on and on with these, but wait till you see what I do next. Oh, did it start to rain? Oh, it's windy. So now, got this dry, I'm going to take the cookie dough ink pad and I'm going to go pad to paper with it. You could blend it if you wanted to. Okay, and then I'm going to sploosh water on here. So I like to just spray water on my mat and grab my fan brush. This is a Master's Touch Fine Art Studio fan brush that I got at Hobby Lobby. I think it was like 10 bucks. It works so good for this effect though. And I like to go this way because it avoids those giant drops because I'm not a fan of those. It just makes little itty bitty drops. Yes, that is Simon's new inks that I got. I got them, gosh, probably 2 days after I ordered them. Thank you, Ranger. They know, I swear I send their kids to college. I purchased most of my ink directly from Ranger. If it's a Ranger ink. Okay, and then I'll do another coat of water. I don't know if you guys can see the water drops going on there, but they're small. And so they give it a really nice mottled look. So I don't know that I would consider this a good background, but it'd make an amazing bird. You know those little Tim Holtz birds? Maybe we'll make some. I think it would make a gorgeous bird. Dry it off. Yeah, birds. You can fit a lot of birds on a piece of paper this size. Now, what was different here is that I used, I think, did I use the Tim Holtz? Yes, I did. I used the Tim Holtz watercolor paper. So we'll do one with my El Cheapo watercolor paper too. And since we're going to be doing birds, I kind of want them in the same color range-ish. But you know what I think I'll bring in? Is I'll bring in Shady. I bought the cats for the Halloween release. You know I did, girl. I saw those and I went, mine! I'm so excited. I bought them from Scrappy Shack, which I'm now a team member, a design team member on there, so I get a discount. So yes, I did. I bought those. I like pretty much the whole Chapter 3 release from Sizzix and Tim Holtz. All right, let's do another here. Let's get us some birdies going. I'm just going to pick all of it up. Unless I have a plan B. They're so cute with their curly tails and their mischievous looks. So if you ever need a burrito background, this is your combination: cookie dough and on watercolor. You know what, too? That would make it a decent moon. Lord, I need a moon. I'm coming up with ideas here for my cards, so I'm going to set this one aside and call it a moon. And let's get another. And I have tons and tons of backgrounds, as most of us do. Sometimes before work, I don't have a lot of time, but I have to create before I go to work. It's just some little mental rule with me. Even when I was going to work at 7 in the morning, I would get up at 4:30 so that I could play a little bit before I logged on and, get coffee in my gullet, because you need to have that. Okay, this is burrito number 2. And let's go, let's see, we did Remember Me, and it came out kind of sort of a greenish blue. What's another good color, guys? We're going to be doing birds. And they got to kind of coordinate because they seem to be all the same species. I could do fake plant. I could do... What's going to happen if I do overzealous? I don't think it's going to work. Not overzealous. Let's do... Yeah, let's go with blue. Let's do no diving. Why not? Move it around a bit. I think Tim's paper doesn't curl as much as my cheap watercolor paper. That's what I think. Could be wrong. What I'm after is all those little speckles, because that's what you would see on a bird. I'm just finishing up Stranger Things, y'all. Like the last show of this season is 2 hours long, and I've been watching it all week, just little bits at a time. I think this is going to look really good with the brown. Or it's not. We're going to find out right now, aren't we? I'm still live, right? Okay. I love these little inkety things right there. Look at that. I love that. See, that's one of my favorite things about ink smooshing, is if I can get those tiny itty bitty bits. Okay, I'm going to move some of that around. Yeah, that's a good blue. These are great for ink smooshing, because you do get a lot of different like color vibes out of one color, just like the distress inks. Ouch. Y'all, I'm gonna make egg salad sandwiches for dinner. It is too hot to cook. Besides that, I like egg salad sandwiches. All right, now I'm gonna go in and get these little bit dots, because that's what I want on my birds. I need some right here. A little more. Okay. Give it a dry. Thank you, Shay. Oh, I have the owl stamp set. It's pretty cute. Okay, here we go. So just like I did this one, I'm going to take the cookie dough ink pad and I'm going to go pad to page. So I can kind of just get that depth of cut. All right, so this is, I like this better than antique linen. And that's all. Hi, Diana. Oh, shoot, Sherry. All right, same thing. Let's get those little specklies. Simon, you should see this, dude. It looks really cool if you're here. Oh, I got too much water that time. That's okay. It'll be fine. Reminds me a little bit of like rocks too. So that's funny, because this one was Remember Me and this one was No Diving, and they don't look a whole lot different. They definitely are different, but they don't look a lot different in this application. So anyways, after watching Stranger Things, I'm at the part where she's at the snowball dance by herself and the stars shining all around me is playing, and it's stuck in my head now. You guys know that happens to me. Dream a little dream of me. Hi, Karen. What looked like your dog walked over it? Are you talking about my art, woman? Good thing some people have a sense of humor. Yeah, I know. And that's, I mean, Nothing wrong with that one. All right, let's get out the birds. Yes, the birds, the birds, the birds. Where are you guys? Oh, this would be cute with the mushrooms too. Not these birds, I want the little birds, little silhouette birds. Where'd you guys go? I know you're here, there you are. Oh gosh, that heat tool has killed me. Hi, Gloria. All right. Dump these out here. Did I get everybody? Nope. Wonder who. Shut up. Somebody stop me. All right, let's get out the mint tape here. I'm in a goofy mood now. You guys messed me up. Don't move. Good, good. Singing is a wonderful thing. When Mike and I were young, back in the 70s, the late 70s, early 80s, we enjoyed Frank Zappa, and we used to sing his songs together. Look, these mint tape does not want to stick. I think I can fit one more on there. See, that one piece of paper will fit doggone near all these birds. Let's see if this guy will fit. I like the look on his face, even though he doesn't have a face. And don't you eat that yellow snow. Yes, Cordelia. I still love Frank Zappa, actually. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Hardly anybody I know would know. Hi, Rhonda. All right, I'm moving these over to my Vagabond. I'm using my precision plate here. So I only have to run it through once. I don't know about anybody else, but I love that crunchy sound. Okay, that one's done. This one's done. This one's done. This one's done. I probably won't use them all, but I like to be able to have a selection. Okay, Cheryl. Hey, dog's got to do what a dog's got to do, or a cat, in Cordelia's case. All right, there's some birds. Now we'll get the rest of them. I don't need to tape those on. We'll get them in this, the no diving blue. Preserve some of my paper. I don't want to use it all on this because I don't know, I might need it for something else. Okay. Got our birds. Yeah, I know. The ones that make the loud cracks are the ones that get me. All right, so we've got this one that I decided was going to be a moon. So I think I'll just use a circle die. Random, sort of random, not random. Where are you guys? No, we don't want a hexagon moon. Where are they? Here they are. I think bigger one. Okay. Hi, Jim. Oh, it's roasting, roasting, roasting. And we got a moon. Now we need a background and we need to build the scene. See, these things almost beg for a slimline. Oh, you know what? Let me just, because it drives me nuts trying to pick these up off of here. Where's my tweezers? Okay, just get that off to the side for a minute so it doesn't make me nuts. Okay, so if I did a slim line, so this is kind of how, this is my thought process for the most part, then they could all be, you know, lined up on the ground doing their little thing. Ugh, I don't like slim lines. I'm going for it. I am going for it. All right, what size is a slim line? I have no idea. No clue. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a full piece of paper because I'll need it. Talk amongst yourselves. And this is Simon's. Okay, so slim line is whatever size I say. Yeah, they kind of do. Excuse me. Okay, so probably 3 3/4, I guess. Let's go 3. See, this thing is stupid because it doesn't have a something to help you. Well, I can always trim it down, I guess. Eight and a half by 7. Okay. So that'd be 3 1/2. So 3 3 1/4. Okay, got it. 7. So that's going to be 6 3/4. And I can trim this one down with my trimmer now. That's the only thing about that guillotine trimmer is you can't do longwise cutting. So 3 1/2, so that should be 3 1/4. If it's wrong, I don't care. Me neither. Thank you, Cheryl. All right, so that's going to be our card panel, and we're working with Simon's ink. We're working on a nighttime or an evening time scene. The birds need to be on something. They can't just be floating in the air. I got ink on there. All right, so you know what I'm gonna do? I have an idea. All right, I'm gonna bring back my annoying thing here. And where did I put the no diving? Here it is. I'm gonna just, and this is Simon's Stark White cardstock, by the way. And I'm not too worried about it because I'm gonna get it really wet. So I wanna kinda get the ink down heavy. Well, not too super wet, but wet enough to kind of make it move. And we'll get the Weeping Willow. Well, that's okay. A mini slimline is fine. Now you know why I don't like slimline cards. I can't math them. I actually have an envelope maker for mini slimlines. This color is so dreamy. I love it. All right, now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna just move these colors around here a little bit. To move a little bit more if it will. If it won't, well, that's just fine too. All right, let's get that dried off. Color swatches. It's always a great idea, but I almost never do it. I run by the seat of my pants. Still kind of wet and smooshy here. Halfway tempted to run it through my ink, but that's one more thing that's going to get hot in here. It's still too wet to work with though. That feels better. Okay, and see my paper's coming apart there because I got it too wet. So be careful if you're not using watercolor. Okay, so Let's give this some thought. There's our moon. We are doing kind of an abstract scene here because these birds are, you know, really fake, right? Sit on top of each other. Okay. Oh, my fan's blowing on me. It feels good. Now, I want to, of course, darken around the edges of these. So let's go ahead and stick with the inks we're working with here. I'll use the Weeping Willow, and I think I want to grab one of my finger blending tools. Yeah, I think I'll just, oh yeah, I bought these things. I don't know how I feel about them. I have to practice with them some more because let's try one of these little triangle ones, see if it can help me get into little nooks and crannies. Yeah, I will definitely pop up some of the birds. You got that right, Jim. Well, for one thing, you can't fit your finger in the triangle one. Let's see how he's gonna look now on that backdrop. Yeah. Yeah, these little triangle ones work good to get into these small spaces. Like that. I don't know about these spaces here, but, well, it's okay. If I get it all brown, it's fine. I kind of want to do the edge of the moon. Maybe my pinky, not this one. Well, I can't function. I'm not that coordinated, Jim. Okay, I messed up my moon. I have a plan, though. I have a plan to fix it. And that's called water. Just get that wet and let it sit for a minute. Okay, now I lost that blending tool. Here it is. Yeah, I mean, you can see I've never used these, but I thought, well, let's try it, see what happens. Very nice color. I do love this color. One song, Dove. I'm missing something. So this is my Sunday. Tomorrow's my Monday. I'll still do my Junkin' with Tea at 9 Central, barring, you know, no disasters crop up between now and then. It happens sometimes. But usually I'll tell you guys if I'm not going to make it. I'll leave something on the community page so that you don't think that I just ditched you. Sorry, I got an itch on my back. Oh yeah, flower centers. Yes, absolutely. So you know, on Tim Holtz's attic site, which I'm a lot there, and I saw this lady got this huge haul from an estate sale, and it really made me think about my mortality with all this stuff I have. Like, if something happens to me, is it just going to be in some estate sale? Art Bell, why does that name ring a bell? Oh, no pun intended. He's a radio personality, isn't he? Well, I might as well do them all since I haven't decided who I'm going to use and who I'm not going to use. I'm not loving my background for them though, so I may do a do-over on that. Besides, I got it the wrong size. I almost feel like they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do. It just doesn't feel like they're right for that. Doesn't feel like the right color. Yeah, I thought it was late night. Cordelia, that is so true. That's what I say about my yarn too, because I have a lot of expensive yarn. I mean, comparatively, like $15 for a cake compared to your, and that's, you know, 5-6 years ago. Who knows how much it is now. These remind me of just like rocks. Like colorful rocks. Maybe I'll do a background scene with my Stampscape stamps. All right, that was a long job right there. I don't even know for sure I'm going to use that moon. All right, so let me rethink how I want the background to look. Little birds, you look like little rocks. I will, Karen, but how are you going to get them? Oh boy. Okay, so thinking. I kind of like the natural look, the rock look. Nope, they get lost in something like that. Let's see what I already have. Wrong color. Nope, Frame them in little boxes, windows. Hi, Linda. Oh, okay. That may be a great idea. They still have to be on something. Now that's not slimline, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit them. This is one we did with the bubble experiment the other day. Came out really cool, huh? Either that or I did it with Tim's bubble stamp. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but I like the way they look on here. They all seem to be looking at something over here, right? There's only a couple of them that aren't looking at anything and aren't paying any attention at all. This guy, he's just looking at the ground. This guy, they're probably all looking at him because he made a mistake and said the wrong thing. This guy looks clueless. Yeah, I kind of like the idea that they're all looking at him, except for the guy in the back who all he cares about is eating. Okay, you guys can be saved for another day. Do we still want to use our moon? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I think I like where I'm going with this. Gossiping about the other I mean, there's got to be some humanity in this whole, what was Tim thinking with making them almost all look the same, looking the same direction? 1, 2, 3, 4 go one way, 1, 2, 3, 4 go another. Okay, and this guy's just the odd man out. Okay, never mind. That's just me. All right, let me grab some foam tape here. I'm going to grab a couple of different ones, different heights. See, like this one's, oh, maybe it's the same. Huh. Whatever. Okay. Let's make sure this is the right size before I commit. There are 2 sides to paper. Well, what do you mean? I'm just checking the size on this because, yeah, it's 5.5. That's okay. I think I'll leave it natural sized. So let me go ahead and want to edge this too. Just use this same little tool. I don't want to go too crazy on it. This is oxide on this page, I think. I made myself a little journal, like a journal for keeping track of my methods, what I did to get something, but it's blank. I'm one of those people who plans and then doesn't follow through because I can't be asked. I'm too busy and I can't read my own handwriting. Nobody can read my handwriting. I'm just doing minimal edging on here. Let's glue that to a card base. Oh, you did? How cool is that? I love hummingbirds. Well, I love most birds. And that's why I have bird feeders right outside my work window. Before I glue these guys down, I want to glue this on. Excuse me. We have cycles of the types of birds that come through. So, the doves they're all over the place. They won't let any other birds near if they're there. But they don't come every day. In the early morning, I get the cardinals, which makes me happy. And other birds whose names I don't know. The only bird I know for sure is a dove, a cardinal, and a blue jay and a stellar jay. Yeah, my grandma had them all the time too, and her porch was always sticky, or her deck, because she fed them that sugary stuff. Okay, back to the card, gang. Okay, you're kind of off by yourself, so you're going flat down. Now I feel sad for this bird. Bye, Crystal. Enjoy dinner. Here you go, guy. It'll be okay. You didn't mean it. They took it the wrong way. That's funny. What are those? I've never even heard of that kind of bird. That's pretty fun. Well, and we do have a woodpecker. This guy is like, dude. Yeah, dude. That's a good idea, and I have leftover birds too. And I have the snarky, I think I have the snarky something or other. Okay, I'm gonna need something to support his little head. Come on out. That's one thing I hate about these tiny ones. They're impossible to work with. Something to support his tail. His feet are just gonna have to flail in the wind. That's not what I want. I want my civics one. I have a bunch of foil stuff to show you guys, but it's just too hot to have that glimmer machine on for any period of time. I love these tweezers, these Sizzix tweezers. Okay, you're gonna go right here. I want to make sure that I kind of have them balanced. La, 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 la. Bunch of cackling hens is what we got here. Oh my gosh. Oh, a Heckle and Jekyll E. Those guys used to annoy me. Those are magpies, weren't they? Heckle and Jekyll. Dream a little dream. I'm going to finish Stranger Things tonight. That's my plan. Okay, this one will get popped up. Okay, went a little too long on that one. Oop. That'll fit perfectly on his little head. I need to support his belly there. Stay. I'm lamenting over that one. Have to think about where his feet are, right? It's okay if his tail hangs off a little. Oops. He's looking at the ground because he feels like all the other birds are kind of being mean. But he doesn't want to say anything because he doesn't want to get kicked out of the bird crowd. Hey, Abraham. You're late, dude. Don't take that the wrong way. They thought he was too old. Well, I mean, it's not like he has to carry them around or anything. But can he actually parent is the question. Or do male foxes parent? I know nothing about foxes. Complete idiot. Complete fox idiot. I like it. I didn't get that glued on straight, but that's not a problem. Just trim it off. Ha! You'd never know. Now, we'll just leave that. It's just fine. Now I feel bad for cutting off his little tail. Let's get our little goobery thing back here. Just wipe off that glue so I don't get glue all over everything. Okay, we need a bird inside. That looks like a wood. What's that thing that runs? A road runner? Yeah, that. We saw nothing. No one saw it. It doesn't matter. Handmade, not Hallmark. There's our bird inside. All right, so still I need something going on up there. I need to put some little eyes on these guys. So I use my Posca pen. Where are you? Where is my, there it is. Well, meet me, I think they do. Because how else are they going to get away from Coyote? All right, and let me think about eye space here. If I were a bird's eye, where would I be? This one's going to have his eye right there. This one's right here. This grouchy one right there. He gets a bigger eye because he's being harassed by all the other birds. I don't know, maybe I do like the moon on there. I'll have to think about that a minute. Hi, Jen. Do I want to ground these, or do I want a chance wrecking the card? Because that's likely what I'll happen if I do try to ground them. Let's fix his little tail right there that I had to trim off. Let's just add a little bit more brown on this. See, the brown did some interesting stuff when I got it wet. Or is that a sun? Could be a sun too. Thank you. Have you seen me in markers, Abraham? I'm better off using a chalk pencil. That's a good idea. Because I happen to have some handy. I like to have a piece of paper to test it on, see how the color is. Nope, not that one. Yeah, that's more like it. Lighter, that way if it's bad. Ding, 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 ding. Here comes the sun. Well, the ground actually has to be higher because this guy's way up here. Maybe it's a little hill. I should have thought about that before I glued them on. Yeah, hindsight. I can actually get it up under here. Okay, so let's get a little tool. There's what I love about the chalk pencils. They're not a huge commitment. Put ink down, you're done, for the most part. Yeah, if the background was dark, it would look like a moon. You're right. I think we're just going to leave it. I kind of like it plain. I kind of like it plain. All right, now let me think if I can figure out where my snarky stuff is. I mean, I have plenty of Technique Junkie snarky stuff. I think they're here. Yeah, I signed up for the card swap, but I haven't gotten my assignment yet, so this will be a good one for it. Okay, that's for inside. Friendship must be built on a solid foundation of sarcasm and shenanigans. Yeah. Oh, now that's kind of mean. This one. Sometimes in the morning I think about all the people I'm going to piss off today and I smile. This one, it goes, right? Because he's in here commiserating for the poor guy on the front of the card. Yeah, I remember that, Karen. I was at work. And this one is perfect for the way I'm thinking about this card. Oh, that's so sad. I don't have a Dick Blick because I just don't. We do not have a single art store here in Huntsville. It's really sad and kind of pathetic. But it is what it is. What do you guys think? I like the space here. You think it's missing something? Definitely the moon isn't going to work because it's not really... I don't know what though. I don't want words. No words there. Hi, Willows. A branch. Good one. Good one. Okay. I love you guys. You're doing my thing. I didn't even know what I was going to do tonight. I was telling Melissa, I have to do my live tonight. I have no idea what I'm doing. All right. So a branch with leaves. I think that is a stellar idea. So I have a go-to for my branch, which is this right here. Splatters. No. I think the birds are splattery enough. Okay, we've got this one. I'll cut the branch out of. Or do I want a solid branch? I think I want a solid branch. I'll cut it. I'll color it afterwards. And I'm gonna cut 3 maybe, so that I can build it up. Yep, tree branch. That's the ticket. That is the ticket. You're brilliant, Jim. You need to come over here and start making cards. where did I put that little tool? There it is. It's brown. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. I'm glad I bought reinkers for these. Hey Monica. Nice to see you. I don't know about leaves though. I think just the branch. But if there's a branch there, there could always be this bird here going, what are all you people talking about? No, I'm not putting any more birds on there. Not happening. Shut up. I watched Mean Girls the other night. I could watch that movie once a year. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, I did. I got the cats. And I got a couple. I've got the post owl and the one with the slide in it. The other ones I didn't feel like I needed because I already have like the tag dies and stuff like that. Man, that was such a good idea. That just made this card. Yeah, Mean Girls is definitely timeless. I think I watched the sequel once, but much like Anchorman, it just didn't cut it, you know? The only sequel that I think is funnier than the original is Dumb and Dumberer. Because that thing had me in stitches. No, I just feel like that's not in balance. It's more balanced. It feels feng shui this way. What do you guys think? Hair flicking is my therapy. You can only wear pink on Wednesdays. Flicks with color pencils? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean like that? Yeah, I love this. I think this is amazing. It doesn't even need any metal or anything on it. So, what we did tonight was we did ink smooshing with Simon Hurley inks. And we used the Remember Me, the Weeping Willow, and the cookie dough, and the no diving to get our little birds. And the birds come from this Thinlit set called Silhouette Birds. And then I got the branch from this. Did I put it back? No, I better put it back. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm very, very happy with it. Even though I got some ink right there still. And this was one of the backgrounds that we did bubbles with. I don't know if, I know that after we were done playing, I continued to play. I continued. And I also, you know what else I did? Oh, never mind. I don't know where I put it. I took the big Simon Hurley foam and stamped it into Tim Holt's bubble stamp. And it came as, it makes a really cool texture. And then, yeah, so there's a good snarky card for the card exchange. Thank you. What questions does anybody have? Big surprise playing after my live? What's that? Who has a surprise? Spill the tea, Jim. I get that. And you noticed that although these are warm colors, this is a fairly cool color, but it's still, it did just fine when you got it wet because it went warm, strangely enough. And then this, to me, remember me as a warm color. I could be wrong. Yeah, now you've got everybody wondering, what surprise? Is somebody waiting for me to get done? Because I'll just stay. No, I'm kidding. I will not stay. I need an egg salad sandwich. Let me hold it up here for you. You can see it better. I'm not going until I know what the surprise is. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, no, because it was a daytime live, so, and it was my day off. This is where you'll find me when I'm on my days off, unless I'm doing laundry, which I'm not. Oh, shoot, I need to get my clothes off the line. All right, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for all your support, for hanging out. It was great seeing y'all. I hope you have a good night, and whoever is in the morning, I'll see you in the morning for our Junkin' with Tea, because we've got to finish that journal so somebody could win it. Have a good night. Bye-bye.